Hey everyone, your mate, the fishing expert, here. Get ready, because Friday, October the 10th, 2025, is looking like a cracker of a day for wetting a line across Australia. With spring in full swing, we're seeing some fantastic conditions that could mean some serious fish action. Stick around, because I'm going to break down exactly where, when, and how to snag those beauties. First up, let's talk about our inshore champions. 4. Flathead. Those cunning predators, you'll find them super active in estuaries, river mouths, and shallow sandy areas. With the water warming up, they are moving into these feeding grounds. Try casting soft plastics around 5 to 7 inches in natural colors. Jig them gently off the bottom or even try a slow pitch jig. My little trick? Focus on the outgoing tides. That's when they often position themselves to ambush baitfish being flushed out. Next, the ever-popular Bream. These guys will be hanging around structures like mangroves, jetties, and rock walls in our estuaries. The stable weather and increasing water temperatures make them quite active. Use light finesse gear with small, natural baits like worms or yabbies. Small hard-body lures worked slowly can also be incredibly effective. Pay attention to dawn and dusk and fish around any current breaks where bait might be concentrating. Now, for our friends in the tropical north, it's all about the iconic Barramundi tea. October marks the start of the build-up season, and that means barra action is igniting. Increasing cloud cover and humidity before the wet season really fires them up, and they'll be congregating around river mouths and estuaries for breeding. Water temperatures around 24 to 25 degrees Celsius really get them on the chew. Target river mouths, estuaries, and inland billabongs, especially around aquatic vegetation and broken timber. Large soft plastics, shallow diving hard bodies, or noisy surface poppers, worked at night can be incredibly productive, especially on outgoing tides in estuaries. Finally, for those offshore adventures, snapper here should be on the bite. Look for them on inshore reefs and deeper drop-offs. Fresh pilchards or squid are always winners, but large soft plastics worked vertically can also be deadly. Again, dawn and dusk are typically prime feeding times for these reef dwellers, as the stable conditions allow them to venture more freely. Let's dive into the conditions shaping our day, the weather. For Sydney, as an example for much of the eastern coast, is looking fantastic. We're talking a minimum of 17 degrees Celsius and a comfortable maximum of 29 degrees Celsius. It's going to be sunny with only a 10% chance of rain, so leave the rain gear at home. Winds will be westerly at 20 to 30 kilometers per hour, becoming light in the evening. This combination of stable conditions and warming temperatures is absolutely excellent for triggering fish activity and making them more willing to feed. Water temperatures. Along the coast, specifically around Sydney, are averaging about 19.2 degrees Celsius. This warming trend is typical for early spring, and it's a huge factor. Fish metabolism is increasing, meaning they're hungrier and more active, moving into those shallower areas where the baitfish are. Now, the moon phase. It's a waning gibbous, about 82 to 89% illuminated. This is about 3 days after the full moon, so those strong lunar influences are still very much in play. While the bite might become a touch more selective as the moon's illumination decreases slightly, popular fishing lore strongly suggests that fishing around this period, just after the full moon, often yields good to excellent results. Fish will still be quite active due to the recent lunar pull. Overall, the general activity of fish across Australia this Friday, October the 10th, is trending upwards. Fish metabolism is ramping up, and they are definitely moving into shallower feeding grounds. Flathead, bream, and whiting are particularly active inshore and in estuaries. Offshore species like snapper are also keen. And remember, in the tropical north, barramundi are just exploding with activity as the build-up season hits its stride. So, my friends, I'm calling it a good to excellent day for fishing across most of Australia. The stable weather, increasing water temperatures, and the strong lingering lunar influence from the recent full moon create a perfect storm for active feeding. Just remember, as the moon illumination decreases slightly, the fish might be a little more selective, so presentation and patience will be key. So, my friends, get your gear ready, grab your rods, pack your bait, and embrace this awesome spring fishing day. May your lines be tight and your coolers full. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and tell me in the comments below, what are you hoping to catch this Friday, October the 10th? Tight lines, everyone.